Morning, Michelle. Morning, Michelle. I'm saying morning, Michelle. I tell you, I was tossing and turning last night because I think I ate the wrong combination of foods. And then my stomach was like, boo, 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 boo. And usually dairy. Dairy does do that for some reason. And I think there's some type of something going on that's in dairy that does that to certain stomachs. And I know a lot of people that don't do dairy very well. I usually don't have a problem, but last night I did. I was kind of tossing and turning around. But anyway, I want to say good morning, everybody. Michelle is here. Today is Wednesday. Um, Wednesday, and today at noon, I'm supposed to have a meet with the lawyer about the setting up a nonprofit, and hopefully that is you know clear and effective, and I get the results I need to get off the ground because time is important with certain goals. So I hope to get that taken care of and get what I need so I can move on to other things, which is my creativity. That's where I'm that's where I specialize in, and helping people. That's where I specialize in. I don't specialize in paperwork, and to me it sounds like rambling when people are talking about all that technical stuff and details of setting up stuff. It's always rambling to me. And for me, I always see a big picture. I look at the big picture, where I want to go, and then let the details take care of themselves. And they usually do. So I'm just being real honest. I would say 80 to 85% of what I visualize and what I need to have done gets done. So is that bragging? No. That's just how strong my visualization has been, and how strong, because I am more dominant in my vision, and more intellectuals are in their auditory, and then some people are in their feelings. I'm more dominant in my vision, and I can see things coming to fruition. I can. So I know this will come to fruition. This nonprofit, but sometimes you got to roll around in details to get the kind of things you need done. And so but like I said, in the end, things always work out for me, and that's what I'm so thankful for. Because I could have been, so many things could have happened to me back in the day. I could have been homeless several times, and it always seems that I come to the brink of it. Back in the day, and then boom, a process comes through, or a situation comes through, or a resolution comes through, blah blah blah, and you just have to. And those are the instincts and the sensing. I guess I've had that dominance as well for a while, and that's because of meditation. I'm being real. That's the key to it. Meditation and being present, and knowing exactly where you are and where you want to be. You know, and being realistic about it. Make sure you can visually see it happen. So that's why there's a lot of visionaries in the world, because we can see we can take it back if we need to the past, but we can always visualize and see the future events, the certainty in our lives, and that's why we're successful. Now, does that mean other people are not successful? No, that's not what I said. I said most visionaries can see through to the future, and that's why and that's the key uh, to success, in my opinion, or to a goal, or to certainty, is to see it. If you can see it, it does happen. All right, and there's nothing supernatural about that. There's nobody. There's nothing but something that's happening inside of me. All right, I get the information in nature and such about what I want. I receive it. I'm responsible for digesting it properly and handling properly the information, and then it produces itself materialistically. Okay, and again, meditation does that, and just being present right now, and not being so concerned about what other people are saying about you or doing to you per se. You always have a means to defend yourself. Always remember that. Defend yourself by any means necessary if you feel physically threatened or others. See, I'm a warrior, protector, defender, and lover. I do things for people. And sometimes I don't let people know I'm doing things for them because for a reason. I don't need to be. That's part of humane being a human being, and that's the humaneness that we've missed out on so much. Uh, I want to help, but I don't need to be. It doesn't. No big deal needs to be made out of. You can thank me, fine, and then let's move on. You don't have to. I don't need to be, put up on some fake pedestal, and then immediately I come crashing down. And where's the support? So many people can tell you that. These especially young people, sometimes young females, young black females. We'll throw them in the air of how magnificent and wonderful and amazing they are, which they are. But then when certain factors come in where somebody else, all the support of you, they leave you hanging there. And then all of a sudden they see something else that's a hot ticket item. Whoop, they're gone over there. And then you come crashing down. And then you're looking around wondering, where is everybody? You understand me? So that's why it's so important to make sure you build yourself up. And you control the narrative. Okay, you control how people handle you. You control what people say about you. Well, not so much what people say about you, but you control the narrative as how you want to be treated. Okay, and the more experience you have of people always misrepresenting themselves, because for so many entrepreneurs, especially people, women of color, for so many of us as entrepreneurs, authors, speakers, the rug is always pulled from underneath us. You understand me? Because, like I said, in most black cultures, people look in black culture to create their next movies, to write their next books, to try to talk the language, try to walk the talk of the culture. Okay, and then they benefit off of it and make millions and billions of dollars. Okay, and the people who originally created it are left in the dark. Okay, so I'm accustomed to that. Okay, I've seen it with my own beautiful eyes. I hear it with my ears and my feel. I hear it all. I've seen it all. Is my point. Okay, how we do that to people, and then again, you it's usually, like I said, young black women. We'll hoist them up. Put them all over the world. Leave them there. And then as soon as somebody else comes along and boom, you're gone. No safety net of all how to balance that, because it has to be balanced. So my point is, don't let people do that to you. You control the narrative. Don't let people tell you need to do this, you need to do that, unless you're comfortable in doing it. Okay. Will I see the trend? See, will I see this deception? Because it's a deception. Will I see this deception end? Possibly not anytime soon. But again, you can always control how you want to be treated. Okay, you can always say no to these people that come lurking around. When they smell success, then they'll take it and make it their own. And it's usually not for black people. They put these white women, let's be honest, they put these young white women on these pedestals as if they are these creators, and they're these extremely talented people. And these young white women know that that's fake, a fake persona. But yet they'll carry it on. Okay, because usually their parents are pushing that on them. But And again, black culture is always robbed of its creativity and put in the hands of these billionaires, okay, these investors that could care less about, and again, they'll use all of our resources, our creativity, to write books and be rambling about what they know about poverty. You don't know poverty unless you had it, right? I don't remember ever being poor growing up. So I don't know where that came from and who created it. But it was a lie and it was a fraudulent deception of black culture to always have that word poverty tied to black culture. But yet, black culture has developed some of the most brilliancy this world has ever seen. No one wants that to be known. That's why a lot of our history is buried in caves, underground, in back corners of certain offices, in abandoned buildings, stolen, and in the process of being destroyed. So I'm here to help people, okay? And like I said, I don't like dealing with details of setting up a business or setting up this or setting up that, but I can do it. Okay? I can do it. I can make it happen. And that's just like millions of other people of color. We make things happen, whether things are stacked against us or not. Okay? Because we know what the true, genuine purpose of life, and that's about universal love of people. Because we love people, we love human beings more than we love money. Sure, I want finer things, but my finer things are not like other people's finer things. My finer things are possibly just very simple, simple treasures of life. And to be free, to be free, okay, and not always have someone interfering in my process of developing myself and becoming a genuine, fully developing woman. Okay, so I just want to send that out this morning, let people know that hear my voice, see my face, and can feel me. It's about universal love in the end. And that's why so many people are going to lose everything. And what do I mean by that? Well, it can be a symbolic thing or it can be a physical thing. If you don't, if what you do is not about love of people, then you're going to lose everything. Okay? So I want to send peace and love. And trust me, I'll be back.